Hello, everyone out there. This is the Divine Feminian coming at you at 11:34 at night, Friday night. I've had a long day. I'm pretty tired, but Spirit was like, listen, you need to deliver these messages because you're feeling something that needs to be said. And I was called to use my Dark Mirror deck, which I haven't used yet. It's a new deck. All right. To try to get into some of the thoughts and the feelings that are going on with your divine masculines. Because I feel as if there's a lot of divine feminines out there right now who are just so lost and so confused as to what the heck is going on in this relationship that they're stuck in. Because I feel as if divine feminine, you have gained the clarity and you see it. Like you've been able to take your emotions out of it and you've stepped back and you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are they with this person? I don't get it. I don't understand. Not everybody is perfect in life. And some people have to go through that dark night of the soul in order to realize and see the sun and the star on the other side. And I know it's hard to be a woman or a man in that position where you know you're good and you know you've done good and you know you've stood by this person and you know that you've done everything for them, right? Because you love them unconditionally. And divine feminine, you have waited patiently for your divine masculine to wake up. Well, I'm going to tell you this. The time for your divine masculine to wake up is now. And you may have been hearing other, tarot reads that tell you, oh, this person's going to contact you, or oh, they're going to get into, and they will. And we all hate that dreaded word of divine timing, right? We hate that word. But let me tell you something, divine timing is for a reason. Let me put it to you this way. If you put a cake in the oven, right? And you wanted this piece of cake so badly, you're like, oh, I really want this piece of cake, right? We have to wait for the cake to be done and cooled off, and then you can frost it, and then you can eat it, right? That's basically what divine timing is, because you can't eat a raw cake. You can't put icing on a cake that's too hot, it'll melt, it'll be disgusting. It won't be that, thick, creamy, sweet, icing that we all love. That's what divine timing is in essence. And I know that most of you understand it, but some of you may not. Divine timing, may be something that's a foreign concept to you. All right. But that's what's going on here. And this is a time, yes, when divine feminine, you need to take a step back and you need to let them go through, because this is a time when the divine masculine is going to go through the lesson, because they've been happy and jolly, dancing along with this karmic relationship that they're in. Thank you for playing your part, sis. All that. And this is when the tower moments are going to start coming in. This is when the heartbreak's going to start coming in. And this is when they're going to be looking and searching, right? So you need to be stable and solid and good with you so that you know that you can make a right choice, because ultimately you do not have to be with your twin flame if you don't want to be. You don't have to be with your divine masculine if you don't want to be. And that's the power that you need to stand in, so that they say, when they come to you, throwing themselves at the mercy of you, at your feet, bowing, so that you're not in the energy of taking them back because you want to win something over this karmic, right? You want to be in the energy of, I'm taking you back because I love you unconditionally, and I'm going to nourish your soul, and I'm going to nourish your body, and I'm going to rise you back up to the king, the divine masculine that you should be, because I am the divine feminine and I've always loved you and I've always been here, right? Right. So let's take a little bit of a peek into the darker side of things. I'm going to get some messages only from my Dark Mirror Oracle deck. And then I'm going to get some messages from your Divine Masculine from the Karmic 411 deck by Fire Witch, because she really knows how to really tell it. I like that deck a lot. I'm working on my own deck, but for right now, I'm gonna honor one of my sisters out there who's been good to me, who's been saying, the truth, really hustles hard, makes a lot of decks. She's a good person, but just keep an eye out for my stuff too. And while you're at it, you know what? Throw me some support. Hit that like button, hit the share button if you feel called to. Hit the subscribe button, because this takes a lot of energy to be a psychic medium and intuitive tarot card reader. It takes a lot of energy to do this. And I appreciate your support, and I appreciate your love most of all. Comment below so I know who I'm dealing with. It's a lot easier for me to pick up on your energy once I get to know you. And that makes my reads all the more accurate, which works out for you, right? Exactly. So let's get to it. I didn't put my butterfly ring on tonight because I'm not in that energy. I'm just not. And I got to go into these darker reads a little bit here. It takes a little bit of restraint sometimes, but it's worth it. My collective is worth it. All right. So, as I said before, I've never dealt with the Dark Mirror deck. All right. Not a lot of cards here, but I'm going to start with just 3 cards, and I'm going to read from the book. And I'm going to say exactly what's going on, but I'm going to pick up on some messages intuitively, because Spirit's really wanted me to reach out to you guys tonight. So sit back, get comfortable, enjoy yourself, get yourself a drink, whatever you got to relax, whatever you need, because this is going to be dark. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to be a little dark, maybe a little bit triggering at times, but we'll get through it together. Not triggering for you, triggering for them. All right, Spirit, step in for me here, please. Give me some cards. What's going on with these divine masculines? What's their mental state right now? What's going on here? Spirit, please and thank you. I shuffle this deck a little bit different because, just the way I do it. Let me know, Spirit. Let me know. Okay, thank you. All right. First one we have is Revenge. Second one popping out, we have Masquerade. Bottom of the deck, we have Sacrifice. Revenge, right? Revenge. When I look at this card, I see this card here, it reminds me of the Two of Swords, regular tarot. But these swords are down. She doesn't have anything over her eyes. There's no water underneath her either. She's got the earth behind her. She's got the light behind her, and she looks like she is coming for revenge. Revenge. All right? Because you know what I feel? This is that karmic standing there looking, finding out the truth. Because as you gain clarity, Divine Feminine, this karmic gains clarity as well. Because the truth is coming out of what they've always known. They've always known that you are the desire, the heart's desire. They may have had their body. They may have had their lips. They may have had their attention and their time. But you, Divine Feminine, has always had their heart. That's my intuitive interpretation of that card. But we'll read from the book. Don't worry. Hang in there. Then we have Masquerade, right? When you look at this person, they've got the beautiful feathers on top of their head. Looks beautiful, right? But when you really look very closely at it, it's a mask that they can pull down over their face at any time. But what's underneath that mask is nothing but grief and despair. Look at her face. Take a look. Take a look at that. Looking like, I'm not the one, and I know it. But when I put that mask over my face, I am the one. Because that's the mask that he fell in love with. That's the mask that he wanted to be with. But underneath that mask, she knows the truth. Absolutely knows the truth. Mm-hmm. And then we have sacrifice. She knows, this karmic knows, that she holds the power to sacrifice your divine masculine. She knows that she could use this sword here to slice his heart from him and hurt him in such a way that he's going to be wounded. And wounded when he comes back to you, where you're going to suffer. And you know what? That's this karmic's revenge on you, divine feminine. I'm going to give him back to you. But first, I'm going to keep this mask over my face a little longer so that he's confused and he's lost. And he doesn't know which way to go. Because the Two of Swords speaks about making a decision, right? Which path do I choose? You know? Sacrifice. She's ready for war. She's ready for war. Look at her. She's got the helmet on. She's got the armor on. She's ready to go. She's ready for war, right? Yeah. She's going to get one. I'll tell you that. Because there's nobody that's going to challenge the divine feminine. It just doesn't work that way. What else you got, Spirit? Oh, this one wanted to fall right at my feet. The temple of my body. Look at that. Look at her. Look at that. The temple of my body. This bitch thinks she's slick. She thinks all she has to do, and she's got hair that's made out of feathers. And these eyes that are red. Look at the way those eyes look. Just looking to the side with these claws, right? That's how she got him in the first place. She dug her claws into him. Dug her claws into his back, thinking that, he probably thought, oh, yeah, she's really enjoying what I'm giving her right now. But she's cold. She's not even human. This is not, she's human, but you know what I'm saying. She dug her claws into him. The temple of my body. This karmic uses her sexuality to keep your masculine stuck. She probably gives him, some good, some good time in bed, that's how she keeps him stuck. But underneath here is a creature that is threatened. The feathers here, delicate like a bird, vulnerable, very easy to fly away. On to the next. That's where that sacrifice comes in. Let's keep going. What else do we have, Spirit? She uses her body to manipulate. Another one falls out right at my feet. Parasite. What did I just tell you? She dug her claws in. What does a parasite do? It digs its claws into you and stays with you. Parasite. She wants to leave so much damage to your divine masculine that she's like a parasite that he can't get rid of. Just stuck, controlling his mind, controlling his emotions. And she does this with her body. That's what she does. That's what a parasite does. But a parasite here under masquerade also disguises itself as something that's familiar so that it can hide within its host and doesn't get detected. Parasite. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Queen of the world. It's a beautiful red dress. It's a nice crown. Very beautiful. Queen of the world, right? This is my Queen of Wands in regular tarot. I love the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is amazing, but for this particular read, if you notice, you can actually look at this queen and you can laugh. Because a queen of the world actually has the world around her. You know, there would be people, there would be cities, there'd be something. Queen of the world, maybe even standing on a globe. But yet this queen is standing alone in the cold. She thinks she's the queen. She thinks, I'm the queen. I dominate everything. Look at my body. Look at the way I'm able to control and be a parasite. That's exactly what she wants people to think. The people that she thinks are in her kingdom on her side, and your divine masculine. Let's see if we have something else on this karmic, because I can see exactly who she is and what she is and what she does. And you know what? I feel your divine masculine is calling out for help. He may not be calling physically, he may not be messaging physically, but he's calling out for help. Triumph of lies. This is your divine masculine here. Triumph of lies. I feel as if, you know, you see the way the crown is not exactly touching the head of this skeleton here. I feel as if he knows the truth, but yet is not powerful enough to pull this crown on top of his head and be the king to be able to walk away. It's like he knows the truth. Overcoming the lies, the fakeness, the masquerade. He needs medicine to get rid of the parasite. You know what that medicine is, right? Divine feminine. What else you got for me, Spirit? What else? Thank you. Forgetting oneself. So I feel as if your masculine, the person that you fell in love with, right? Let me just take a sip of my drink. The masculine that you fell in love with here has forgotten himself. He forgot who he was because he got swayed into the dance of the masquerade ball with this queen of the world. She took him for a dance across the dance floor and he forgot who he was. Maybe he stopped doing his hobbies. Maybe he stopped caring about things that he cared about before. Caring about friends, caring about family, caring about other commitments that made him who he was. Because if you look very closely at this image, you see that this image is wearing a mask on only one side of his face. And he's got the leaves here that are covering his heart. That's very telling. There are only parts of him that are covered, but I feel as if he sees the other parts that are still there, remembering who he was before he met revenge and this parasite. What else, Spirit? Tell you, this is a deck that falls at your feet. Very powerful deck. Oh, I got 3 cards. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Black flower fragrance. This is a symbol of her heart. Her heart is black. And the smell that she's starting to emanate from her body is starting to reek because she knows that her power is dying. She knows that no longer can she stand in this temple of my body, queen of the world energy, because your masculine is starting to see through the lies. I'm not even going to put this card on top of that one. I'm just going to put it on top of here. I don't want it anywhere near my masculine's energy. Your masculine, your masculine's energy. Hiding your true self. Exactly. Hiding who you truly are. Because I don't think that your divine masculine knew what he was getting himself into when he got into a relationship with this person. I feel as if he looked like this is a symbol of her and you. And he thought that when he went to her, he could find what was in you because he didn't see that not that kind of love exists in every human being, because we all know that it does not. The child I was meant to be. This is the saving grace here. The child I was meant to be. Who was I meant to be? Forgetting oneself. Who was I meant to be? I feel as if your divine masculines are questioning this now. Who was I meant to be? What did I miss here? What did I get sucked into? What else, Spirit? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Bride in a cage. That's a horrible image, isn't it? It's scary. Some of your masculines may have proposed to this karmic. But I feel as if this karmic feels like being in a committed relationship would be the death of her, because we have this hiding your true self on her side. Okay? Queen of the world. Like if I'm married and I'm in a committed relationship, that means I can't do what I want. That means that this would be the death of me being able to do what I want. And she doesn't like that. Because again, she wears a mask. Oh yeah, I want to get married. I want to be happy. I want to have children. You're the love of my life. It's a mask. What else, Spirit? What else do we have? Thank you. I knew this card was going to come out. Blinded, blinded to pain. I feel this is for the both of them. I feel as if both your masculine and this karmic have dealt with so much pain in every single relationship that they've ever been in. Because in reality, this is a lesson for both of them. I feel as if they've both been in very bad, toxic relationships for everything that they've had. And this is the last straw. Blinded, but blinded to pain, as if they expect it, as if they just want it to come. Because a parasite is not going to make you feel pain when it's being the host of your body, at least at first. This is... I could read from the definitions of the book, but I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. I know what I hear, and I know what I feel, because I trust my guides. What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have? Today for tomorrow. I feel with this card, the relationship is, you don't know what they're going to expect. Like, I'll suffer through it today and hope for tomorrow it'll be better. But sometimes it's just not. Sacrifice. Sacrificing time, sacrificing life, sacrificing energy just to get through today for tomorrow. Hoping that tomorrow will be a better day, but it doesn't happen. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I don't think so. Colorless angel, absolutely not. It doesn't happen. What a sad card. I'd like to look up the meaning of that card. Colorless angel. Let's look it up. What does that mean? Because I'm not getting anything when I look at that card. Let's take a look. Let's read from the book. It's actually, pages stuck together. Here we go. Here's what it says. It's better not to feel rather than feeling pain. Wow. Apathy is the crowned king of nothingness and the shining queen of whatever. We have a king here, don't we? Apathy is the crowned king of nothingness, because in the middle of this crown here, it's not touching the head, is nothingness, right? So this is picking up on the energy of these two people. Colorless angel and the shining queen of whatever. Here we have the queen of the world. And what is she really the queen of? Whatever. A tree, some woods in the background. She's got a wand, she's got a fancy dress, no shoes on, whatever. Ay, ay, ay. Let's pull two more cards, then we'll get some karmic 411. And I'm going to get some advice for you, Divine Feminine, because I know you're going through it right now. I know you don't want to hear this. Who would ever want to think that somebody that they love or they care for very deeply is going through this kind of stuff? But you got to know that this was supposed to happen. And of course you're curious. You want to know what's going on. You curious too? Is this me? Your Divine Masculine is questioning, is this me? Is this who I'm supposed to be? Is this what was meant for me? Is this me? With nothingness here. It's a question. Because underneath that we have forgetting oneself and the child I was meant to be. Am I meant to be this man that's in pain all the time? This man that's met with nothing but fakeness and coldness, where there should be warmth, nurturing, and love? I hope they don't decide that. Oh. Final card out. Artificial heart. Let's read from the book on this one. I like to get a clear meaning. Taking to page 12, Spirit. Thank you. If I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or myself? Building oneself to specification, steeling oneself to adversity, dreaming of electric sheep. Everything between this karmic and this masculine is fake. That's what this is saying. Everything is fake. Fake. Fake love, fake warmth, fake everything. Just fake. And they needed to feel this, and they needed to go through this, so they can understand what love is and what warmth is, because they remember what it was like to be around you, whether you were with them or not. They remember what it was like to be around you, that warmth. but I'm not going to speak on that because I'm going to get some other messages in a minute. All right, so let's move on to our karmic 411. Okay, so where were we? I had to pause the video for a second because I needed to get something. All right, so let's break into the karmic 411 because this is exactly what we thought, what you thought about this relationship, what you saw from the moment that you found out that these two had gotten together, when your masculine went down a very dark path and got himself caught up with probably a snake or a spider or whatever. But you know what? Let's not, to each their own. To every person on this planet, there's a lesson that needs to be learned. So, whatever lesson she, the karmic, or he, the karmic, needed to learn, it happened for a reason because divine feminines or divine masculines, okay, let's not forget there's some divine masculines that are separated from the divine feminines as well. The energy is fluid, take what resonates. Admit to yourself that there are some things that you needed to go through as well. Some changes that you needed to make so that you could be whole, so you could be with your person, right? Yes, absolutely. And don't you feel good about that? Don't you feel good that somebody out there recognized the beauty in you before before they went through this, and that there was something wrong with them, the reason why they walked away so they could heal? They're not stupid. They're not disrespectful or unloving, even though their actions may say so. Think spiritually. Think about that cake that's baking in the oven that you're waiting on. Because I'm telling you, a person cannot last in this energy for too long. Let's get some karmic 411. All right, so let's tap into this divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. This is messages from your divine masculine. Karmic 411. What's he have to say about this? Directly to his divine feminine. Let's get it, spirit. Let's get it. Thank you, spirit. My karmic is leaving town soon. I want to see you. Don't you do it, divine feminine. Don't you do it. Let them go through this process. She may be leaving town. Okay, bye. And I want to see you. Guess what? You busy. Don't give them that escape route right now. They have to go through it. They got to go through the pain. Just like you did, divine feminine. I know it's tempting. I know. But this journey is about healing. Just know that me choosing to stay has nothing to do with you. Hiding your true self. What else we have, spirit? Stressed out. My karmic is stressing me about you, she bugs. Like I told you. This karmic knows. That's why the revenge. She knows that his heart belongs to you and that you're the one. And she's just kind of slowly delaying the process of moving on so that it hurts you and him even more. Because she knows that she's got him stuck. She's got her claws. What else? I am so beyond annoyed with her. I seriously need a damn break. Today for tomorrow. I bet you do. He wants to drop the hand holding here that's in his card. If you look at it, the hand holding in the card. He wants to drop that. You know, he needs a break. That's why she's leaving town. He wants to come too. He needs a break. He needs some nourishment. He needs a little bit of a taste. You know what, Divine Feminine? Don't listen to me. Do what you want to do. You want to give him a little taste? Give him a little taste. A little taste of what he's been missing. Give him that nice home cooked meal, that little back massage, those sweet kisses. Go ahead, Divine Feminine. Take your masculine back from this bitch. Do it, girl. Or man, whatever. Do it, girl. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to act good and play the role. Is this me? I'm just trying to act good and play the role. Okay. No problem. Just don't be playing with the divine feminine when you come back. You better make sure you have that role, well played out and true and authentic when you come back. I am not meant to choose you just yet. I am currently under construction. Okay. Something about that just annoys me. And I know that when you hear that, you're going to be annoyed. I am not meant to choose you yet. Like, it's not your choice. It's the divine feminine or the divine masculine's choice. He still thinks it's up to him. And what is this card over? Blinded to pain. Yep. Under construction. Okay. Do your healing, boo boo. Do you? Mm-hmm. What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have here? I don't like to cuddle with her. It just doesn't seem right. Right, because she's a colorless angel. And then we have this artificial heart here. Let me ask you, what feels better to you? Something that's warm and has a heartbeat, or something that's cold and stiff? She gets close to everyone I know just to keep tabs on me. When I see something like this, because we have this artificial heart, we have this mask wearing, I feel like this karmic can pull down her mask at any time and present herself as being this loving, caring partner and supportive and putting in all this effort and work just to get close to everyone so she could find that information. She wants to keep tabs. She's trying to pull loyalty away from your masculine. So his friends will say, "Oh well, yeah, he was talking to this one," or "Oh yeah, he did this or he did that." She's trying to gather information to use against him. That's what this means. Let's keep going. What else would they like to say? She treats me like a kid and thinks that I like it. She's constantly pacifying me. So I feel as if her way of nurturing is pacifying him. When he gets upset or he gets frustrated, maybe she gives him a little something, something. Maybe she buys him something. Or maybe she just dismisses it. Like, oh no, you're not really upset. You're okay, baby. No problem. Don't worry about it. Here you go. Here's something for you. It's fake. It's fake. She's not acknowledging the issues and the pain that he's going through, but it's not for her to acknowledge, it's for him to acknowledge. That's the thing. That's what he doesn't understand yet, but he will. I'm starting to realize that my karmic is my karma. You're just starting to realize this now. God help you. Karma. Yeah, it's a bitch, isn't it? It's a real bitch. As you get to some point in life where you've been given so many warnings by the universe, you're just going to keep getting tower after tower moment. And you're just going to, some people just, oh, this is just the way life is. This is just the way relationships supposed to be. Yeah, it's all about pain, right? No, it's not. Divine Feminine, I know it may not seem like I need you, but please pray for me. Pray I rise above these karmic ties. This is a message directly to you, Divine Feminine. When you say your prayers at night, you set your intentions. Snow moon is coming on Saturday, tomorrow. You set your intention to do your moon rituals. You say a prayer for your divine masculine. You ask for them to be surrounded by white light and protection as they get through this journey. Because this is a divinely guided connection the two of you are in. Remember that. And you know what? It's being watched over by God anyway, but a little bit of extra prayer helps. Because they may not realize. Pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them both. What else, Spirit? She's constantly all over me, all up in my bubble, not allowing me to breathe. Because she's getting jealous. Because she knows the clock is ticking. I don't know if you can hear my clock ticking in the background, but just click, 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 click. Clock is ticking. She's going to hold on and grab on to whatever she can and take whatever she can before he's out that door. Absolutely. Well, Spirit. Don't believe the rumors you hear about me in the karmic. It's like I said, more, I may have said this. People wear a mask. People are unsure of who they are. They present themselves to the world as what they think they should be. The happy couple. Posing in pictures. Going places. Going on vacation. But yet, it leaves question, are they really happy? It's just a rumor, right? Thank you, Spirit. Don't feel bad for me. I chose this. Right, so you don't have to feel bad. It wasn't your mistake. It wasn't your actions, right? You didn't do this. They chose it, and they know it. They know it. They know it. They know it. My karmic tries to make me feel guilty about everything that makes me happy. I just don't understand because she doesn't want you to be happy. She's the queen of her own world. Her happiness is the only thing that's important, Divine Masculine. Please understand this. Please understand what we're dealing with here. Please just stay away from me right now. I'm not in a good place mentally. Okay, so that's confirmation. Stay away right now, Divine Feminine, because this is the dark night of the soul. This is the mud that lays the foundation for the grass to grow, for the flowers to bloom, right? This is the darkness that needs to be buried underneath the dirt so that your relationship can prosper and flourish. So just stay away right now because you don't need to be caught up in that. Because when you get caught up in that web, you absorb this darkness. And you do not want your divine masculine to associate you with any of this. You need to be the light, darling. Be the light. Access. My karmic has access to my social media. I have to watch what I do and say. She probably watches everything you post. Probably sees if you see, if you like it. Just has access. Access to everything. She's got him on lockdown. It's pretty desperate if you ask me, but understandable. Especially when you know deep down in your heart that the person that you're with's heart belongs to someone else, I'd be a little, yeah, I spy too. But then again, I'm honestly afraid of this karmic. I do not trust her, nor should you. You don't trust her. Trust is the number one thing in a relationship. So what does that tell you, Divine Feminine? I have scratch scars on my skin from the karmic trying to fight me. Now that's I don't encourage domestic violence at all. If someone is hurting you physically, then you need to get out. You need to call the police, whatever you need to do. Some masculines deal with this type of behavior. They do. I feel like this person would do anything because she came out as revenge. She would do anything to hold on, even leaving scars so that you see it, so that you know how hard she tried to fight. One more card, and then I'm gonna pull some. I'm gonna pull some love messages because I feel like it's important here. It's important because there's love here. I tried texting you and I almost got caught. Your masculine is scared. She's starting to lose control. This karmic is starting to lose control, and there's things that are starting to happen here. Where's my other deck? Hold on. I'm gonna get some love messages from your person. Oh yeah. Okay. Some love messages from your person. Because she's starting to lose control. This is a lot of energy. This is a lot. But I feel it brightening up now. I feel it brightening up. I can't bear to build it all again, to watch it all wash away. So your masculine might be feeling like, all right, I put so much work into this relationship with the karmic, and now I got to come and try to do it again. And what if you reject me? And what if you don't want me? Our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. Right, because they made a choice. They walked away. But the connection is still there. Still there. You're my favorite work of art. So like this person has a picture painted of you in their head because they can't always look at your pictures all the time. So they paint this picture of you in their head and they keep it there. This picture that they've created, that warming love, that light. They've created this picture of you in their mind, Divine Feminine. And that's their favorite work of art. Thank you for your beautiful light and energy in my life. Because I feel like that's what they have. It's the only light that they have. It's the only light that illuminates the path back to who they truly are. Is remembering you. Who they were before they took this path down this dark. Yep, I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. I feel like they got scared. You know? Maybe they weren't used to this type of treatment. Maybe they weren't used to somebody loving on them like that. You know? I want more with you one day. I feel the sadness. I'm sorry. I feel it. I just feel the sadness. I just feel like your person's just sitting there like, damn, like, what did I do? Like, how did I get here? How did I mess this up so badly? Like, why didn't I just go down the road where I knew I'd be happy? Why did I do this? All right, I got two cards that came out head to head. The Fool on the Floor. I gotta read those cards. I gotta read them. Spirit said you take them. You're my secret passion. He's telling you that keeps you secret. Your favorite work of art. You know, when you hang a work of art up on the walls and it's not very clear, sometimes it's left open to interpretation, but I feel like she's figured it out. And now you've become the secret passion. When he's alone, when he's by himself, he thinks of you. He thinks of the passion you have. That's why he said, "Thank you for your beautiful light and love of my life." Because without you, divine feminine, he would be in such a dark, dark place. Your light is very bright within him. Remember that. Or her. And now I want to create with you. It's beautiful. I feel it. I feel the emotions behind this. It's just sad. You're my star who outshines all others. Hold that right there. You are my star who outshines all others. So this is basically saying, I don't care about any other competition that's out there. I don't care about this karmic. You're my star who outshines all others. Let them go through this dark night of the soul, my feminines. Let them go through this. Let them heal from this. Let them see, let them realize, because they are. And then they will find their way back to you. Just keep being that light. But if you find as if that light is dimming and it has to go in a different direction, then that's what you need to do. Do what's best for you. So this has been your reading. I hope that it gave you some clarity and some insight. If you have some questions, please feel free to comment below and I will try to get to them. I don't mind answering questions. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, so I will try to do these reads at least once a week just to check in on that energy to see what's going on with your divine masculine, divine feminine. Take it as it resonates. I hope to see you guys again in the next reading. Please share this video, like, subscribe, so that other people out there can get these messages if they need to hear them, because you never know. But I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time at another reading. Blessed be.